Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, KJ's Healthy Journey. Thank you again for joining me. I am in a much better mind frame than I was a little while ago when I made my last video, so I thought I would come on and just share some tips and tricks that I've used to pull myself out of my mental funk. I decided that I was going to start listening on YouTube to podcasts and motivational speakers. I thought that doing something like that would be an interesting way for me to get more insight on mental health and how to form the proper habits that I need to continue on my day-to-day life. My favorite at the moment is Mel Robbins. She is absolutely amazing. I don't know how to link her in this, unfortunately. If I can figure out how, I will. She has taught me how to move on with my life when things are getting rough, and she has taught me how to set a morning routine that hopefully I will be able to stick to. So my goal right now is to start waking up at 5:30 in the morning. That's just around the same time that my husband leaves for work. When I get up at 5:30 in the morning, I don't look at my phone. I count backwards from 5, and when I hit 1, I get out of bed. I make my bed right away. According to Mel and research that she has done, as well as a number of scientists apparently, making your bed allows you to feel accomplished first thing in the morning. So I make my bed as soon as I get out of it. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, wash my face, do all the things I need to do in the morning. And then in the mirror, I high-five myself. I give myself a little motivational pep talk, let myself know that I can make it through the day and that I've done good making it through the day before. And then I took my dogs out for a 30-minute walk. It has gotten extremely cold and will be for the next few days. So this is only my first day doing this, by the way. But I'm going to be putting it into practice for the future. But it has gotten super cold. It'll be minus 35, I believe, tomorrow morning, so going out for a walk is probably not going to happen. So I'll figure out another way to do that. But I also came back from my morning walk with my dogs, and I did 30 minutes of hula hooping, 15 minutes on each side. And then while I was walking the dogs and I was doing my hula hooping, I was listening to Mel's podcast to reiterate a few of the things that I need to remember and how to keep positive habits. After that, I got myself ready for work because I had to leave at 7:30 to catch the bus for 8 o'clock to be at work for 8:30. So I got myself ready for work, and I have stuck to my Weight Watchers goals as far as today. I had been off it for the last week or so. Today was my weigh-in, and when I weighed in, I was 203.8. So since restarting Weight Watchers in November, I was 211.8. I am down exactly 8 pounds. Not exactly where I'd hoped to be at this stage in January, but now that I am feeling emotionally much stronger, I am hoping to make quite a big change. Now, Mel, in her podcast, had mentioned making your morning routine accessible and right in your face so that you can see it and you know what you're going to be doing. Everything is laid out to make it super easy. It takes the having to make the decision of waking up and pulling your workout clothes out of your drawer that much easier when it's just already out and you can put them directly on. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour to show you what in my face means to me, and little notes and things that I have left around the house, and I'll explain a little bit of each of them. So this is the first note that I see when I wake up in the morning. It is strapped to my alarm clock. It says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all the time that I give myself to get out of bed. I wake up and shut off my alarm clock. I do not look at my phone. This is apparently a very big one. What happens to people who look at their phones as soon as they get out of the bed? They tend to get drawn into social media and into text messages and emails and the world without taking time for themselves first. So in order to avoid that, you do not look at your phone. I make my bed and then I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I have 2 notes. I have one for the nighttime and one for the morning. So the morning is brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed, do not look at my phone, and then high five myself. And my words of aspirations for myself are, you can do this, you are worthy, one day at a time, and keep going. And then I have get dogs ready for a 30-minute walk. That is my goal to do every morning. Now I will skip ahead and show you my nighttime routine. My nighttime is brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my cream, take my pills, and go to sleep. At night, after 8 p.m., I will no longer be looking at my phone so I can get a better sleep. And instead of going to bed at 10:30 like we used to, we are going to start to go to bed at 9:30 to give us a little bit more time for sleep because we are waking up so early. Also in the bathroom, I have my walk my dog clothes. It is the warmest outfit I have, plus an undertop. It is just a matching track pant suit. I absolutely love it. It keeps me nice and warm in this cold weather, so I can get out and walk the dogs first thing in the morning, and I don't have to think about it because it's hanging right there, and I will follow my note and get dressed. The next note I have is hanging up next to my dog leash and my jacket, and it says, clear your mind and move your body. So I focus on just getting my body ready. I get 30 minutes of light and fresh air by being outside with the dogs. I only look at my phone to set sound. So that means listening to podcasts or an audiobook out loud. Right now I'm focusing on Mel's podcast, but I'm also looking at a couple books to help with anxiety and other things. So I might switch from podcast to an audiobook soon. And then when I'm done, I come home and hula hoop for 30 minutes. That brings me to my last sticky note for the morning, which is 15 minutes per side, which is what I do when I'm hula hooping. I'm going to be listening to podcast or audiobooks, looking at my poster for motivation, which I will show you in a minute. And then I will get lunch ready and stuff ready for work, which I already have my lunches made. I usually just need to pack them and my breakfast for the morning. And then I can check my phone. Once all this stuff is done and all the other sheets that I said, now I can check my phone and make sure that everything is okay. So this is a poster that I made back in November, I believe, of my weight loss progress. It isn't the best. I am not an overly amazing artist, but I do what I can, and I just made it with things that I had at home. So over on this side you see weight that I need to lose, and I have 60 pounds in pins. These big pins represent 5 pounds each. These smaller pins represent 1 pound each. Down here is the weight I've lost. So since the starting, when I was at 211.4 pounds, I have lost exactly 8 pounds. On here I also have motivational words like I got this, keep going, do it to make yourself proud, you are and will always be beautiful, do it for your knee because I do have some knee problems, never give up, do it so your clothes fit better, remember the rewards, do it for your health. And then this is one of my all-time favorite sayings, doing something no matter how small is better than doing nothing at all. So it just proves that even though I get up and I only do 30 minutes of hula hooping a day, at least I'm doing something and I'm moving, and it should help my body transformation. And then as this one says, remember the rewards. I have a weight loss rewards chart here. So when I lost 5 pounds, my husband and I had a movie night. When I lost 10 pounds, I bought a new hula hoop. When I lose 15 pounds, I will go craft supply shopping. When I lose 20 pounds, my husband has to pick a date night. When I lose 25 pounds, I'm going to go shopping at Value Village. When I lose 30 pounds, I'm going to get a new pair of shoes. Now, these might change in all honesty. Since I've created this, these things are not my main priority anymore. I mean, the dates with my husband definitely are, but the craft supplies and the Value Village shopping, not as much. So those will probably change. But having a reward that is not food-based is definitely great when you're losing weight. Up on this side of the poster, I have Look at Me Now. So this is my start point. I have my before pictures of what I look like, and I want to do 10 to 15 pounds, I will put where am I, or where I've gotten to, progress pictures here, mark the weight that I'm at, and I can watch myself as I fill this up. I'm gonna watch my progress as I fill that up. Another thing that Mel has said is don't get stuck in the what the hell aspect of things. So I have this on my snack cupboard, and I also have one in the fridge, and it's not saying don't eat, it's not saying I can't eat, it's not saying anything like that. What the hell mindset means is, oh no, I had couple snacks at work that I wasn't planning on having. I've gone over my points because I am doing Weight Watchers, so for me it means I've gone over my points, I've broken the promise that I've set out for myself, and instead of saying, oh what the hell, I've already done a little bit of damage for the day, I might as well do more. So it's saying just because you've made a mistake, don't fall into what the hell, I'll have a little bit more and fix it tomorrow. Don't do that. If you have a mistake, recognize your mistake and move on, but don't get stuck in the well, I did it already, why can't I continue to do it? That is my problem, because if I have one bad day turns into 2, turns into 3, turns into a whole week, and then I'm almost starting back at scratch again, and that is not a fun place to be. I am back in my chair now. I've given you the tour of all my little post-its stuck up around the house. To keep my goals in plain sight for myself. There are a few other things that I will be doing and going through, adjusting to what I find that works and what I don't as things go on, but that's where I'm starting for now. Today, like I said, is just day 1. It's gone really well. I'm not as tired as I thought I would have been. I'm getting up at 5:30, and I even went to bed a lot later than I was anticipating because we had a games night last night with a few of our friends. But I definitely enjoyed my day and enjoyed being so motivated. I was even able to start meal prep this morning before I went to work by tossing some salsa chicken in the Instapot on my slow cooker mode, which I've shown you in a previous video. And tonight I finished that off. I made some mashed potatoes. Really simply, I took some baby potatoes, boiled them until they were tender, added about a cup of cottage cheese, and mashed it together with some salt and pepper. And that's all I'm doing for my mashed potatoes. They remain 0 points that way, so no added milk or butter. I've also mixed up some California style vegetables with some carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower, and I will be adding that to my containers with my salsa chicken and my mashed potatoes to make, I think it's 4 meals that I will get out of everything. I also planned on making some chicken stir fry. Unfortunately, the chicken that I had taken out for that is still not thawed, so I need to wait an extra day for the chicken to continue to thaw, and then I will be making a chicken stir fry. Thank goodness when I did my last few meal preps, I made extra, so they are in the freezer. So I have some leftover chicken noodle soup, some taco pockets, and some chili. So I will be using those in lieu of anything I need for the meantime, as well as my salsa chicken and my mashed potatoes. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope some of it made sense. It seems like a bit of a wild ride to go on today, but I am super excited to share my new motivation, and hopefully when I get a better grasp on it, I will be able to explain it a little bit better to you guys, and even more hopefully I will be able to link Mel Robbins' YouTube channel onto this video so that you guys can check her out as well if you're looking for any motivation or honestly a lot of input on a lot of things. She has a number of scientists on her channel that discuss sleeping patterns and morning routines, stress and anxiety, decluttering, a whole bunch of stuff. She covers a lot of topics. So, like I said, hopefully I can link her so you guys can check her out as well. Thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.